Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Novice Coder. Today we'll deep dive into the world of DSA and try to solve another string related medium categorized problem. And here you can see the name of the problem. It's named remove colored pieces if both neighbors are the same color. Now let's get straight to the problem statement. Here the problem says that it's kind of a game where we have two players named Alice and Bob, and the colored pieces can be thought of as a collection of characters, that means a string, and there are only two colors. One color denotes that the character A and another one denotes character B, and this game is played in such a way that each time both one of Alice and Bob gets their turn. That means if the first turn, Alice starts first from always, and then Bob starts, and then Alice, in this way. And the rule are, when Alice start, Alice can only remove the character A from the string, but he cannot remove the two edge characters, that means the very first and last character. If they are A, Alice can never remove it from the string. And same goes for Bob. Bob wants to remove B from the string, but Bob is not allowed to remove it from the edges. And both of them are allowed to remove those A or B if their neighboring characters are same. That means if at a certain position I, the I minus 1th index and I plus 1th index are say both A, and in between them the character is also A, then Alice can remove that A. And same goes for Bob, imagining those A with B. That means Bob can remove the B if its previous and next characters are B. So in this way the game continues. But another rule is, when someone gets his turn, he must remove the corresponding character in order to continue the game. Whenever one player fails to remove the character, that player gets defeated, the other one wins. So that's the rule. So here we can see some example. You see this one, it has 3A, then BA, BB. So the first turn is for Alice, and what Alice can do, from this 3A he can remove the middle one, so the string becomes something like this. And then it's the turn of Bob, but Bob is unable to remove any B because there is no B such that its previous and next character is also B. So Alice wins. And if we have a look at this one, here the first turn is of Alice's, but Alice fails to remove A because it doesn't have 3 A's together. So Alice loses, and we get false. Now let's try to solve this problem efficiently. Now let's think about it. How can we solve this problem? What you can do is, you can pause the video right here and think yourself. That would be a very good practice for yourself. Now what I can do is, like, my target should be find out the count for both Alice and Bob. That means the total number of A that can be removed from the given string, and also finding out the total number of B that can be removed from the given string, followed by those rules. And if we are able to get those count, then we can definitely come to a decisive solution, because say if the count of A is larger than that of B, that means Alice got more ways to remove the character than Bob. So at a certain period Bob gets defeated. If the numbers are equal, then definitely Alice gets defeated, because when the equal terms will be altered at a certain period, Alice will not have any character to get deleted. And the last one, similar, if the count B is more, then definitely Bob wins. So now and in this approach we just need to scan the whole array, iterate over the whole array, and find out the count for A and B. That's it, by which we can say that we can solve this problem using big O of n complexity, because we just need to iterate over the whole array once, and with constant memory, because we don't need any external data structure for it. So let's try to solve this problem. So this is our solution. So what I'm gonna take two variables. So count A, initialize their value as 0. So count B. Now let's run a for loop. Here one thing you can see, that the loop starts with 1 instead of 0, and ends one character before the last one. I believe you can understand why this is happening, because none of them are allowed to remove the two edge characters, right? So we don't need to iterate over those two positions. So the next thing is, let's search for A at first. If colors I equals A, and we also need to check the previous and next characters, right? So colors I minus 1 equals A, and then another one, colors I plus 1. Then what we do is simply increment the count A variable's value. Now the similar is done for B, right? So we just replace A with B, and increment here count B. So by this way we find out the count of A and B. Now we just need to return, say count A is greater than count B. Now let's run this code. Okay, we got accepted for these cases. Now let's try to submit this problem. That's it, we got accepted, and our runtime beats almost 55.37% of users in C++, and memory beats almost more than 64%. which according to me is pretty good. So that was it for today. I believe you got to understand the problem statement and also its solution approach properly. If you have any queries, anything related to this problem, please feel free to comment. And if you find this video helpful, please subscribe and try to share this with others. That's all for today. Thank you very much.